Getting reviews on your book can sometimes feel like pulling teeth, but honestly, it doesn't have to be that way. In today's video, I'm going to show you a simple trick that can help you get more reviews on your book, and it's something that most authors aren't even doing. So make sure that you stick around until the end, because I'm also going to be sharing a software tool that can help you earn more book reviews every single week without having to spend more money on ads. Now, I've been self-publishing since Q4 2022, and since then, I've earned over 6 figures in royalties from my books. And one thing that I've learned over and over again is how much reviews matter. They're one of the biggest trust signals that your book can have. In fact, I tell people all the time that before you even think about spending money on Amazon ads, you really should focus on getting reviews first. Think about it from your own perspective as a customer. If you're shopping on Amazon and you find 2 books on the exact same topic, one with a couple of reviews and another one with a few hundred positive reviews, which one are you more likely to buy? Well, most naturally, people are going to gravitate toward the book that has more social proof, and Amazon shoppers are no different. If you start running ads to a book with little or no credibility, those clicks can become very expensive very quickly because people aren't converting into buyers. I also run a publishing community where I coach authors and aspiring authors on how to self-publish books and position them to sell. Right now, my community is still free to join, but beginning September 1st, it will become a paid community. So if you're watching this before then, feel free to jump in and take advantage of it while you still can. One of the biggest challenges I see inside my community is that when I tell people their homework is to actually get more reviews on their book, many of them don't take action. And not because they don't want reviews, but because they think that getting reviews is too difficult. The reality is that most authors simply aren't making it easy enough for readers to leave a review. You probably heard the advice before that you should include a QR code inside your book that directly links to your Amazon review page. Now that's good advice, but here's where I think most authors get that wrong. They only put it at the very end of the book. Now again, think about your own reading habits. I know I'm guilty of this all the time. Sometimes I get halfway through a book, life gets busy, something else grabs my attention. I may actually never finish reading it. Maybe it's my ADHD, maybe it's just me being human, but I know that I'm not the only one. And if that's how many of us read books, why are we only asking for reviews on the very last page? Instead, here's the strategy I recommend. Keep your review request at the end of the book, but also add a second one somewhere around chapter 3 or chapter 4. I'm not talking about adding an entire page dedicated to asking for a simple review. I'm saying simply add a small call to action between the sections of content in chapter 3 or 4, something like, if you're enjoying this book so far, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a quick Amazon review and include the QR code underneath of it. This reason works because someone doesn't have to finish your entire book to leave a review. If they're already getting value from what they're reading, if they've already learned something useful from that content, or if they're genuinely enjoying the experience, that's a great time to ask. By adding a QR code, you're removing friction and making it incredibly simple for them to leave a review from their phone. Setting this up is easy. Just copy your Amazon review link, generate a free QR code, place it in your manuscript, and you're done. It only takes a few minutes, but over time, it can make a noticeable difference. Will every reader leave a review? Of course not. But even if only a small percentage do, those additional reviews continue building social proof, helping future readers feel more confident to choose buying your book. If you found this tip helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you could take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I share self-publishing and book marketing strategies every single week with the goal of helping you build books that get more visibility so you can generate income long after you hit publish. Now, if you are looking for another way to consistently earn reviews every week, I want to introduce you to a platform called BookVillage. BookVillage connects authors with real readers. The concept is simple. You review other authors' books, and in return, you become eligible to receive reviews on your own books. Many authors are able to receive around 3 to 5 new reviews each week by consistently participating. One of the things I appreciate about BookVillage is its focus on authentic reviews. According to the company, every reviewer has an active Amazon account, and they use both fake reviewer detection technology and manual moderation to help identify bots, fake reviewer profiles, and AI-generated reviews. Their goal is to create genuine interactions between real readers and real authors. If getting more reviews has been one of your biggest struggles, I definitely think it's worth checking out. I'll leave my referral link down in the description below, and if you'd like to learn more, you can find it there.